Hey everyone, welcome back. So I just wanted to do a little bit of an update video, just kind of go over where I've been at, because it's kind of been a little bit since I've made a video. And this video is going to mostly be unscripted. So yeah. Now, I made a post a bit ago on YouTube. Didn't make a video, but made a post kind of explaining what was going on. But basically, my grandfather got really sick, and I wasn't sure how far along I would be away, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So I made a post saying I would be on a bit of a hiatus. I had to emergently fly out to another state to go see him. And okay. And by the time I got there, he was already transferred to hospice care. And I work in medical. Like I know what that. At the time, I knew what that meant. You know, without going into too much detail, he was diagnosed with cancer about 4 to 5 years ago, and it was stage in between 2 to 3, and he beat the cancer at the time, but he ended up basically having to have an emergency surgery, and when they opened him up, they found that the cancer had come back, and it was stage 4 now, and it's essentially a death sentence for most kinds of, cancer. Maybe some stage 4 cancers are an immediate death sentence, but most are. And at first they were saying, oh, he's got anywhere from 2 to 6 months to live, a year if he's lucky. And it spiraled out of control, and he got transferred to hospice. And basically, I'm sure anyone who's lost someone and they were in hospice knows they don't tend to have very long by that point. So my family and I emergently flew out, and I got to see him. It was on Tuesday, and we had a lot of closure that day. He was able to talk, but it was very weak, and by just 2 days later, he could barely talk, and after that, he couldn't talk at all. And basically, he was just on medications, morphine and Ativan, if you're familiar with those, basically just to keep him comfortable. And he passed by Sunday. So I flew there Tuesday, and excuse me, 5 days later he passed. So I don't really want to cover that anymore, but just kind of giving the basic lowdown on why I had to fly out emergently and why I haven't been making content. But my grandfather meant the world to me. He's the one who introduced me to stocks and, investing when I was at a earlier, when I was a young adult. One might say I'm a young adult still, but like I'm 29 now. I'm talking back when I was like, 20 years old. And, he's just had a positive impact on my life and a lot of people around him. He also just kind of was the one who helped to give me a good state of mind when it came to finances. He's the one who kind of taught me to be smart with your money and frugal and, just basically how to be smart with your money. And, when I needed to go back to college and I was out on my luck and not doing well and I had no money, my grandparents let me into their home, and let me live there for free for quite a few years while I went back to college and got my shit back together, got my life together. And, you know, thanks to his generosity, my grandparents' generosity, and my grandfather helping to guide me in the right direction, I'm doing great now. I've got a good paying job. My monthly expenses are super low. I own my house. I have my own house. My mortgage is super, super low. 1,150 with homeowners insurance and property taxes escrowed in 1,150 a month. Everything's going really well for me, and I owe a lot of that to him for helping guide me in the right direction. And I could go on and on. This is a really hard, damn it. I'm going to try not to cry in this video. He was just a good guy. He just had such a big heart and never cared about himself, just cared about everyone else. He was always a giver, never a taker. He was always selfless, never selfish. He just had a big heart and had a positive impact on everyone around him. This just fucking sucks. This sucks. I've never dealt with losing someone really close to me, and this was really abrupt. And I've never dealt with the pain of loss. I'm really trying to stay strong for myself, but also my family and my grandmother, who is taking this very, very hard. And we're just taking it day by day. I've never had to deal with something like this. And if I sound all bummed out and depressed, I'm really sorry. But I am bummed out and depressed. And my heart goes out to anyone watching that has had to deal with this level of pain from losing someone, because it's really hard. This is hard. This sucks. But yeah, I care about this channel a lot. I mean, look, it's not like it's a huge channel or anything, but I feel like this channel's kind of been growing reasonably. And, first of all, we're like so far into the video now. I want to say thank you to all the current subscribers and new subscribers and people who watch the videos. Thank you. I really do enjoy making content. It brings me a lot of joy. I enjoy talking about finances. I always have. And I love sharing videos and my opinions on the subject. And I want to continue to do that because it brings me happiness. And I know my grandfather would want me to move on and continue to be happy. But that time is not yet. The channel, I'm just making this video to just give an outlook of where we're at. Just so that anyone who's subscribed to the channel or any newer, subscribers, new watchers, I don't want you to be completely left in the dark, because I really do care about this channel and I enjoy making content a lot. And I don't want everyone to just think I dropped off the face of the earth. So that's not what's happening. My family and I are dealing with this the best we can. We're taking it day by day, and just, it's going to take time to heal. And thank you for watching. The channel, other than this video, is still going to be on a hiatus. I don't know when I'm coming back, but when I do, I'm sure I'll have a lot to say. Like I said, I really enjoy making content and sharing my viewpoints in the financial space. So thank you for watching, and I really appreciate every single one of you. Have a very good day.